What is going on, guys? Welcome to a gloriously nice day on the vlog. So today is a little bit different than normal. Had church this morning, which is normal. It's a Sunday. Had church this morning, and now I'm here at the gym. Also, today from like 2 to 8, I have a musical rehearsal that's coming up in a week and a half or 2 weeks or so. So I have an all-day rehearsal for that, more or less, and so not going to be much vlogging today. And also, the arm workout that I'm about to go do is the one that I outlined in the last video. Like I said, very sore the next day from doing that, so I might just do like a little montage of it and not the whole workout, just because I think that would be a little repetitive. A lot of fitness related stuff in the next 2 weeks of the vlog, because I'm going to be very pressed for what I can do, just because I pretty much have a musical rehearsal every night. So it's going to be a lot of in the gym stuff and also a lot of, you know, nutrition stuff, but it's alright. Hope you guys like that. So here we go. I'm not going to start the montage yet, but walking into late gym now. For my pre-workout today, I'm taking some of this Berserk stuff. I talked about that a little bit ago. It's pretty old, but when I used it that day, I had a pretty good workout, so I'm going to use it again. Now, I also put a scoop of creatine in here, which is just a teaspoon. Now, creatine, and I want to make an entire video, not an entire video, but I want to do a more in-depth discussion of creatine, because creatine is one of the few, if not the only, supplement that has been scientifically proven to do something. And so, if you're going to buy any supplement, my recommendation would be creatine. Creatine is going to help you in a lot of ways. Now, you go into, Complete Nutrition or GNC, and they try to sell you on the super expensive creatine. The creatine with all kinds of different creatines in it. The only creatine you need is creatine monohydrate. So that's what, I don't know if you can read that, but 5 grams creatine monohydrate. That's all that's in there, and that's all that you need. The rest of the stuff you're just gonna piss out, so it's worthless for you to spend the money on the creatine compound blends or whatever. But those places are gonna try to sell you on that because they can make a lot more money selling a $40 tub of creatine with all this worthless stuff in it that you don't need, versus this. I think this was $10 for 114 servings of creatine monohydrate. Super cheap. It'll last you forever. You're gonna spend maybe $30 a year on creatine by the time you get it shipped to your house. So, I mean, you don't need to be spending $40 on creatine that's gonna last you for 30 days. It only has 30 scoops in it. Waste your money on stupid creatine. Stick to creatine monohydrate. It's all you need. Again, some of that is my opinion, so if you don't agree with it, I guess you can tell me to drink bleach down in the comments. I'm not gonna lie, I really need to clean my car. Look how dirty it is. Oh. But fortunately, I don't have time for that. Oh. I don't really have time for much, including vlogging, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow, because busy day. Alright guys, making breakfast now. One of my go-tos for protein is this 96.4 ground beef. Now, what I love about this stuff is that amount that I have on my plate is 52 grams of protein and only 8 grams of fat. So, you're eating, hamburger, which in my opinion is infinite amount of times better than turkey meat, and also the macros on the hamburger are just as good, if not better, than on like your lean turkey meat. Close enough to where, because like regular hamburger is like almost a 1-to-1 ratio of protein to fat, so it's almost not worth it. So that's what I love about the 96.4 hamburger. Good amount of protein in it. Also, got some eggs just because I like eggs most of the time. And then for my carbs, being a festive mania, I am gonna have some of this here pumpkin bread. But I would say legitimately, if you're somebody who works out, you gotta try eating some 96.4 ground beef if you don't already. It's a good, go-to for breakfast. I mean, it's easy to hit your protein with stuff like that, because then you don't have to, eat chicken over and over again. Because chicken, if you don't know, gets old pretty quick. All right, so bad news. Apparently that ground beef expired November 7th, and it is currently November 20th. When I first bit into it, I was like, this does not taste right, and for good reason too. All right, I have school now. Better shut the door. So I will talk to you after that, dude. We're there. Alright guys, so I am doing chest. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through the chest workout, and then I'll put like the workouts up on the screen so you can see them. Very first thing that I'm doing is a cable fly, supersetted with push-ups. Now, 7 sets of 15 on these guys. This is kind of like the warm-up, trying to get a good pump in before we do the rest of the workout. This is a good song. So, the cable flies, I have the little pinch points, or whatever you call them, 2 notches down, and I'm bringing it about to the middle, really focusing on the inner chest. Get a good pump there, get a good squeeze. And then push-ups, just regular push-ups, hands maybe slightly wider than normal. Really want to be able to feel it in your chest more than triceps or anything else. Be able to feel it more in your chest than anything. This is my 4th set that you're seeing, and I'm very fatigued by now, so if it looks a little shaky, that's why. Now, after that, I'm going to do a floor press with dumbbells. Doing 5 sets of 12 on these. Now, the big thing with these is your elbow placement. So you don't want your elbows up parallel with the floor. You want them at a slight angle down so that you're not hurting your rotator cuffs. And then once you get to the floor, try not to pause, but also try not to bounce. So whenever you get down to the floor, you're just going to go straight back up. This is going to be this is kind of like a deficit pull or a block pull for the deadlifts. It's just a different variation of it to try to help increase the strength on the upper portion, because you're only doing the top portion of the movement instead of doing the full thing. So next thing, doing incline Smith machine press. Got 5 sets. First set I'm doing 20 reps, and then the second set is 15. Third set's 10. 4th set's 10 reps too, but it's a heavy 10. So you're gonna put on more weight. It should be pretty heavy and pretty hard to get all 10, and then by the 5th set, you're gonna do the same weight that you did for the heavy 10, but you're gonna do it till failure. Tip for when you're doing any kind of presses on the Smith machine, whether it be shoulder press, incline barbell press, or just a flat press. In order to make sure that your bench is perfectly center, I like to take the bar down and drop it, and you can kind of tell how much is on each side. So it needs to go this way a little bit. But that way that you know that the bench is like perfectly in the middle, and then from there you can adjust it, this way to make sure that you get it in a good position. All right, so since the reps on the incline press that I'm gonna do is so diverse, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you all 5 sets. First set, we got 20 reps. I have a 35 on each side. Now, if this was a true 45-pound bar, I would say it's 115, but since being assisted and everything, it's not completely, the bar isn't completely 45 pounds, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's 115, but it's really less. So if I say like I have 165 on the bar, you know that I'm talking, theoretically, if it were an actual 45-pound bar. So first set, 20 reps. Might not show all 20, but I'll show like some in the beginning, some in the end, at least. So set number 2. Now I jumped up to a theoretical 135, and I'm only going down 5 reps. I'm only doing 15 reps, but that's a big jump for how little reps I'm jumping back. So this one's probably gonna be more testing of a set than the previous one, but here we go. so theoretical 155 on the bar, and now we're doing 10 reps. So I have 2 more sets. Probably do the same weight on both of those. The second set of 10 was supposed to be a heavy set of 10, but I only got like 9.5 reps with 125. So feeling pretty tired. Like my chest genuinely hurts at this point, and it's not just like fatigued or sore. It's like, ow. I mean, a good hurt, of course, but what I'm doing is push-ups till failure. I got 3 different quote-unquote rounds that I'm doing. The first round is gonna be regular push-ups, hands on the floor, and then feet elevated, like on a box or a bench or something like that. And the second set is both hands and feet on the floor. Third set, we're gonna do hands on a bench, feet on the floor. So, good luck with this if you give it a try. The push-ups are till failure, and so that's gonna be very difficult after doing everything else. You might not be impressed with those numbers on the push-ups till failure, but if that were at the beginning of the workout, I would have got at least 4 times that many, but my chest is dead at this point. So, all right guys, so I do have to end the video here because I'm running low on time because I have musical rehearsal tonight, and I still have to edit this before that. So, thanks for watching. If you made it to this point, might as well hit that thumbs up button, support the channel. Also subscribe, helps me out and then helps you out because you get to see more content. And then we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.